What's going on, guys? Raiden here. Today we got a game of Domination on Havana. And real quick, I'd just like to touch base with the topic that I talked about the last commentary. I didn't mean to offend anyone by saying that I believe that no one under 17 should be allowed to play rated M games. I kind of came across the wrong way in that I didn't want to offend anybody or make anyone think that I thought that no one under 17 deserved to be playing a violent video game, because I know a lot of my followers and a lot of my viewers are around that age of 15 or 16. And by all means, if the parents think that the child is mature enough to play a rated M game, then they should let them, but I didn't want to offend anybody or make anybody mad because I came across the wrong way. But I digress. That was a topic that was covered in another commentary, and we're not going to be talking about it today, but I have a special guest with me today, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Amber.
And that is my girlfriend. So good job by stating that. People just think there's a random person named Amber with me.
Shut up!
So what I was going to talk about today is kind of how I introduced the topic of me having a YouTube channel and things like that. So about early March is when my spring break was, and we were driving down to Texas to visit my dad and his girlfriend, and it's about a good 7-hour drive from Springfield to Dallas. We were driving, and I kind of thought that it might be a good time to tell her. I mean, we were both alone in a car, and I was driving, and, you know, it was just something to talk about. And at this point, we had been dating for about 6 months, so pretty good time, and I hadn't said anything about it. I hadn't mentioned it. I hadn't really shown any evidence, so I started off by saying, so there's something about me that you don't know, or that I haven't told you in the 6 months that we've been dating. So now that I think about it, that was a really bad way to start it off, but what did you think about when I said that?
Yeah, that made me a little nervous. That's not a good way to start off a conversation.
Well, what did you, did you think I had, like, some disorder or something?
Yeah.
So, she's sitting here thinking I have, like, ADD or something that I haven't really said anything about, and I just kind of said, well, you know, I play Black Ops a lot, because she just kind of thought that I played Black Ops a lot in general, not really making any videos or anything, and I said, well, I've got a YouTube channel that I've had since, you know, earlier this year, and since early last year, and I make Call of Duty commentaries. I kind of talk over gameplay and post it on YouTube for people to see. So what did you think about that when I first told you?
Well, I was relieved that you didn't have something wrong with you.
Okay.
But then, I don't know. It didn't have like, oh, that's so stupid and nerdy. I thought it was actually cool.
That makes me feel good. So, I was kind of surprised at the reaction, because that's actually what she said. She's like, oh, that's cool. And, you know, coming from my point of view on this, I just was really afraid to say anything, because not a lot of people know about my YouTube channel. I mean, Amber knows, and then, like, my parents know, and my roommates know, and that's about it. No one else really knows, because, to be honest, I'm not going to go out there and tell everybody, oh, hey, I have a YouTube channel, you know. That's not the first thing that you tell a girl when, you know, you like her. So naturally she didn't know, and it was really hard for me to bring that up in conversation, because it was just randomly brought up. It wasn't like a transition into another conversation. It was just like, oh, by the way. And that was at the point where I still had my easy cap. That was before I got a PVR, and about a month later into me telling her I got a PVR, and you probably remember how excited I was about that.
Probably. It's a little hard not to remember how excited you were about that.
Yeah, I was pretty excited. I was getting a PVR, and I told her, and my mom obviously knew, because she was the one who got it for me and gave me the money for it, but I was definitely pumped. Something that I've been wanting for a really long time. And it's funny, because I have all this stuff set up in my room. Like, I have my Blue Snowball mic and my PVR, and it's a lot more than needed for a regular game setup. I mean, usually you just have your game system in a TV, but I have a whole bunch of extra stuff, so I'm surprised that no one's really asked, even though not many people have been here yet. But I have a lot more than normal, and she actually made an account on YouTube and subscribed to me, like, a couple days after I told her that, which is really cool. And so what do you think overall, like, about this whole YouTube thing?
I like it, obviously. I watch every video you upload. And I'm subscribed to almost all your friends.
Yeah, and that's another story. she subscribed to Pacific Tomb a while back after, I think we did dual Comm or something, I don't know, and she eventually subscribed to him, and I'm assuming you're subscribed to everybody in my sub box?
Not everyone. Most
people.
of them.
So, you have that, and then she watches videos like that I post, the ones that I do on Hardcut Cinema, and all that stuff.
People's.
And other people's, I guess. So, it's really cool. I mean, I never expected her to be, like, supportive. I mean, that's the wrong thing to say. I never expected to, like, her to be that into it, because she said it was cool, but I didn't think she'd, like, make an account, subscribe, and watch everything. So, it kind of feels really different having somebody that I know in real life actually watch my stuff. And my roommate does every now and then. He subscribed to me on his YouTube channel, but he doesn't. I don't think he watches every single one that I post. So it's definitely different, and I'm glad to have somebody that knows about my channel that is actually subscribed to me. And there's actually one of my subscribers, I don't know if you're watching this now, who actually goes to the high school that I graduated from. I've never had the chance to meet him, but I think that's pretty cool. I mean, it seems like a really small world, because I made a commentary one day and I said I go to Missouri State, I live in Springfield, Missouri, and he said, wow, I live in Springfield, I go to Kickapoo High School, and I said, wow, that's where I graduated from. So you never know, it's a really small world. I know that Mr. Boss to the Wind and Pacific Tomb both live in Atlanta, and most of the people that play Call of Duty live on the East Coast, most of the major ones anyway. I know that St. Andrews and Hutch live in California, obviously, but it's hard to find people that you know in Midwest. I think it was, if I could talk, I think it'd be really cool to, like, go out and visit somebody from YouTube or, like, one of my friends on my friends list, but most of them live on the East Coast or too far away for me to even think about doing that. But I just thought that we would sit down and do the commentary because it was different and hadn't been done before, and to be honest, I haven't seen many commentaries at all like this. I know that a few people do commentaries with their dad or their mom or whatever. Hutch is the only one that I know of, major commentator that has done commentary with his girlfriend, and that was before they broke up a long time ago. But I guess my overall point is that you shouldn't really be afraid of what people think when you have, like, a YouTube thing or you're really into Call of Duty, because I'm really into Call of Duty, I'm really into my YouTube channel, and like I said, it's not something that I go around and tell people, and if they find out, then whatever. I mean, it's just a hobby that I have, it's not like it's my life. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I do spend a lot of time playing Call of Duty, and just before this, I was playing, and she was sitting next to me, and I have the TV turned up with the voices coming out of my TV so she can hear what's going on. But, you shouldn't be embarrassed by how much, like, you playing Call of Duty or anything like that. I mean, if anybody gives you crap, then, oh well, if it's something you enjoy, then I say why not do it, because making videos and playing Call of Duty is something that I really like, and, my parents know that, Amber knows that, and so do most people. A lot of people kind of talk about Call of Duty and, like, oh, I'm this prestige, or, I play this much, and I kind of stay to the side and kind of keep my mouth shut unless I'm brought up, because I do play a lot, and like I said, I'm really into what I do. We were actually doing game battle scrims, and I was getting really into that, so my main point is don't be ashamed of anything that you do, I mean, as far as YouTube or Call of Duty goes, but any last things you want to say?
No, not really.
Alright, those are the wise words. No, not really.
Hey, leave me alone.
Alright, gang, guys, I don't know what I'm saying. The game's wrapping up. I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. I know it was different, but I hope you guys, if I could talk again, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys later.